Hello friends. Eyebrows are so important. So many poets have described the beauty of eyebrows in different ways in their own words. So having a beautiful, thick, lush eyebrow is such a blessing. But all of us are not so blessed to have deep, thick, lush eyebrows. So people who don't have good eyebrows, who want to make their eyebrows thicker, more beautiful, do watch this video till end, because in this video we are going to discuss about surgical restoration of eyebrows. I'm your friend Dr. Shaill Gupta and I'm a practicing hair transplant surgeon and I have been practicing for more than 17 years now. Like hair transplant on scalp, this is also a transplant procedure where we take out grafts from donor area and we plant it in the recipient area. In this case is eyebrow. So who is an ideal candidate for eyebrow restoration? So an ideal candidate for eyebrow restoration is a guy who has, say, a scar on the eyebrows, maybe because of injury, like me. I did eyebrow restoration in the scar tissue for myself in this area. It can be done in people who have thin eyebrows, like since childhood. They never had those thick, lush eyebrows, and it can be done in patients who have lost their eyebrows because of some disease. Here, I would like to mention that there is a disease called alopecia areata which affects your hair growth, and sometimes, most of the cases, in fact, in eyebrows, hair are lost because of this disease. So, in this disease, mostly hair come back at their own, or by some medications or by some injections. So such cases should not opt for surgical hair restoration. Only long-standing cases, non-responding cases of alopecia areata, they can opt for surgical hair restoration if the disease is not active. So what is the donor area which we use for eyebrow reconstitution? So mostly we use the scalp hair. Usually we prefer hair from nape of neck or lower scalp, lower occipital area, because these hair are thinner and they match the consistency. Sometimes we can use even body hair for eyebrow restoration. Are these hair permanent or they stay there forever? Yeah, these hair are kind of permanent because they are not affected by DHT hormone, and unlike scalp hair where the hair can thin out over a period of time, but these hair usually remain there like for a long period of time. I did my eyebrow transplant, I guess around six and a half years back, and they are still doing very fine. So let's understand this with the help of an example. If you see this patient came to me from US and she had thin eyebrows, so she always wanted to make them thicker, and she tried different medications for that, which obviously didn't work out that well for her. So we did a surgical hair restoration. This is like immediate post-op picture where you can see we did around 600 to 700 grafts, both eyes combined, and you see the most important and most probably forgotten aspect of this eyebrow restoration surgery is the artistic aspect of it. The angles of hair change dramatically in the eyebrow, especially around the arch, almost everywhere, and one has to be very careful while making the slits, while deciding the angles, because if the transplant is not done properly, it will look really bad. The hair will like stand out like this or like a horn, and it won't look good. So you should get this surgery done from a surgeon who has experience of dealing with such cases. You ask them to show the results, and then only you go for this. This is a very skilled and sophisticated surgery. If you take a look at around 2.5 years post-op picture of this patient, these hair look absolutely normal. One cannot say that this is a transplant, and it looks very natural. So this is something which I would like to highlight. Then another important aspect of eyebrow restoration is when you get this transplant done, and if the hair have been taken from the scalp, so these hair grow at a faster pace, so you might need to cut these hair every week or maybe every 10 days in the beginning, but later on these hair acquire the characteristics of recipient site and the growth rate is reduced. Like initially when I got this eyebrow transplant and I had to cut these hair maybe once in a fortnight, but now I cut these hair in maybe around every 2 to 3 months. Eyebrow restoration can further be enhanced by doing a procedure called microblading. So as you can see, we did microblading for this patient 2 years after the transplant, and the eyebrows look very very lush and thick. So that is something which is important. I'll make a separate video on microblading, and yeah, we'll discuss microblading in detail in that video. So if you want beautiful, thick, lush eyebrow, it is just a step away from you. So you can ask your questions in the comment section. You can mail to me at the given mail ID. You can call us at the given numbers, and we would love to answer all your queries. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you like the video, please press the like button and share it with people, with friends who might need it. If you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe it right now, and don't forget to press bell icon to receive all the notifications. Thank you. Love yourself.